We've got to take this very seriously. Today, an IT breach can destroy a company.
New tonight, are companies doing enough to protect the personal information of customers and clients? We've heard about big companies like Equifax getting hit, but smaller businesses are not immune to the threat.
And News 4's Luke Moretti is here to break down the 6 questions every company should be asking. It's in tonight's special report.
What are the chances of your personal data being hacked?
It's very high. It's probably already out there somewhere.
Consider this. In 2016 alone, the State Attorney General's office received 1,300 data breach notifications. That represents a 60% increase over the previous year.
Everybody is at risk.
Just look at the Equifax breach.
Equifax infuriates me.
Hackers gained access to the credit reporting agency's data and potentially compromised the personal information of as many as 145 million American consumers.
This is Social Security information. This is your financial history.
They have an extra obligation to protect it. And they didn't. They were hacked several times and they didn't.
And if you think this only happens to big companies,
that's absolutely false.
Bill Pelisano is the president of Lincoln Archives, a data security company in Buffalo. He says the best defense for businesses and organizations is having a good backup system.
You have to be very proactive and really understand where your risks are. And then secondly, plan on strategy to secure those risks.
University at Buffalo professor and cybersecurity expert Arun Vishwanath says companies big and small should not skimp on security.
We've got to take this very seriously. Today, an IT breach can destroy a company. It's no longer just a support function that we just add on, but it's actually an essential function that we got to take seriously.
It's a serious threat that's exploded over the years. Breaches exposed about 23 million personal records of New Yorkers between 2006 and 2013, according to a report by the State Attorney General's office. Over the same time, data breach reports tripled, with hacking attacks making up over 40% of those breaches.
I don't care who you are, what size of company you are, and where you're located, presume you're being attacked.
And with data hacks on the rise, companies are increasingly becoming targets of class action litigation.
This is a new frontier, not just a new legal frontier. It's a new frontier for companies and how they handle the privacy of their business, how they handle the security of what they take in the digital age. So it's important, and it is something that has come to the attention of a lot of companies by virtue of litigation, which is a terrible way to encounter this problem.
Data breaches can be especially tough on the bottom line of small businesses, according to Reggie DeJean of Lawley Insurance.
You just don't know what's at stake.
He says the cost of dealing with a breach can quickly add up, even before a lawsuit is settled.
You can run into hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of costs for the credit monitoring, the notification costs, the public relations, all those costs that a small business can incur that may put them out of business.
There's even insurance for this sort of thing, privacy liability, designed to protect a company in the event of a data breach. DeJean says, generally speaking, for about $1,000 a year, small businesses and nonprofits can get up to $1 million worth of coverage.
You think about a small business, $1 million, $2 million, $3 million of revenue or less. When you start looking at the credit monitoring, the legal costs, the forensic, you can easily be in the $200,000 range. And how many businesses at $1 million revenue a year, how many businesses can afford, bottom line, right, $200,000? They can't.
Businesses and organizations should be asking these questions. What information are you handling? Where is it located? Who has access to it? What protections are in place? What kind of training do employees receive? And what's your plan if a breach happens?
To presume the worst is better, and protect yourself by presuming the worst. That's the strategy. That's the world we live in. If you look at the data out there, you can see that there are hacks happening as we speak. The next big hack has probably already happened.
Now, Attorney General Eric Schneiderman is proposing legislation that's designed to protect the personal information of New Yorkers. Among other things, companies would have a legal responsibility to adopt safeguards for sensitive data. He says right now the state's data security laws are weak and outdated. Luke Moretti, News 4.